up, guys? I wanted to jump on here and do a quick voiceover for this shoulder workout I did with my friend Brian at Team Fitness. We started with dumbbell shoulder press. I did not get this recorded, and we worked up to a heavy set of 6 reps, so we just kept increasing the weight until we reached a weight where we could only get 6 reps. And then we moved on to the standing lateral raises, and we did 4 sets of 15 and then supersetted it with a front plate raise. But we did these front plate raises pretty heavy, and we did it for about 8 to 10 reps. And we tried to keep it without getting too much momentum to get the weight up. And on the last set of these front raises, we did do a drop set to failure. We then moved on to dumbbell chest press, and Brian kind of showed me this. So we started at an incline press, and then each set we increased the weight, but then we decreased the incline. And it was actually really interesting and worked all the way down to a flat bench press, and we were just doing each of these until failure because we were increasing the weight each set. We then moved on to a different variation of upright row that Brian showed me. We were laying on the ground and used a cable W bar and just performed an upright row, but this really helped keep the momentum out of the movement. And we noticed that if you pull your elbows up and back towards the floor, it took the feeling out of the front delts and really put it in the traps. We then supersetted it with barbell overhead press, and we were doing each of these until failure. So we were doing it with pretty light weight, but just really wanted to burn out those shoulders with these. And then no shoulder day is complete without some rear delt work. So we went over to the pec deck machine and we did rear delt flies. I love this exercise, and I find that if I don't come all the way forward and just go back until my arms are about parallel, that's how I keep the tension in the rear delts the entire time. And we did this for 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps, and I kept increasing the weight until I could only get 15 reps on that 4th set. And then our last movement for shoulders is my favorite. We did a triple drop set for lateral raises. So we did 3 full sets of 15 reps, and on that last set, we did do a triple drop set. I was doing double arm lateral raises, but Brian did do single arm for these. And it's always good to switch it up and get some single arm movements in there as well. And then we moved on and did a few arm movements, and we started with these high bicep curls, which these are killer, and they totally hit your bicep a totally different way. It's always great working out with someone else because they show you different ways with the movements, and I love all the movements that we did try. These high bicep curls, I really felt it in that cap of my bicep. And then those incline dumbbell chest presses, definitely going to be implementing those, and that new upright row. Love them all, so never be scared to work out with someone because you can always learn something new.
Without any further ado, I'm going to bring out the promoter of this show. You guys please welcome one of the most decorated bodybuilders of all time in the history of bodybuilding. How about IFBB Pro, Mrs. Tangi Johnson, new name on the end, Bridgman in the house. Here we go.
Oh yeah, she just got married.
Right here. First of all, Tangi, I want to congratulate you. She just recently got married, so give her a big hand. There you go.
So I want to start by saying I normally speak with my right hand on the microphone, but my new husband is asking me to speak on the left hand. So you can see that I'm taken now. Okay. Thanks everybody for being here. As Kim said, I did
Oh, Shannon, how good is that donut, girl?
Heavenly. Heavenly.
And then he's just over there with the swords.
He likes the swords.
Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday morning. I believe it's like June 11th. And you guys probably just saw some footage. I went to a local NPC show last night. It was the Tonji Johnson Classic. If you guys don't know Tonji Johnson, she is one of the most winningest fitness IFBB pros in the NPC. I will link her channel and stuff down below. She is from Washington and she is awesome, and she has her own team now. She coaches. She's now retired, and she puts on a local show here every year called the Tonji Johnson Classic. So I went there, and actually the promoter of my show was one of the judges. So it'll probably be a very similar judging panel that was at that show that is doing my show as well. Probably a lot of the same competitors too, because my show is local as well. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to get a good idea of what the NPC judges in this area look for. And Dom, the coach that you guys have seen in some of my videos, taking me through my workouts, and he actually was my first coach. He had a client competing, so I went down with him, and she seriously kicked butt. I will link her channel below. Her name is Shannon. She won Bikini Novice A, she won Bikini Novice Overall, she won Open Bikini A, and she won the Open Bikini Overall. So that girl is off to a great start. She is nationally qualified. She is competing at the Open too, so I'm excited to have another girl on stage with us, and me, her, and Carly are just gonna have the best time backstage. But I just wanted to check in and say hello, because I didn't have time to check in yesterday. It was crazy busy. We went down to prejudging, and then I went with them to the Outback Steakhouse. She got a steak and potato. I sat there and drank some black coffee. I took all my meals with me, stayed on track with all my macros, and then I walked up to a local YMCA and did a good glute workout. I posted the full glute workout on my Instagram story, so make sure you guys are following me there. I've been trying to do more full workouts there. I will link that below as well. And then I went back and we watched finals, and it was awesome. We were in like the second row, so I got some footage of that, and I'm sure you guys already saw the clips. This morning I am going in. I'm getting 45 minutes of cardio in because I have 30 minutes for today, and yesterday I did not get a full 30 minutes in since I was a little rushed in my workout. So I'm going to go in, crush 45 minutes of cardio. I'm going to go grocery shopping, and then I've got some personal errands to run. I'm going to do meal prep, get ready for the week, and then I am checking in again with Paul on Tuesday to see if we need to make any adjustments. And I just wanted to say good morning and thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright, I am back. It is like 3:45 and pre-workout meal is about to go down. I already pre-made it yesterday because I really like to let this sit in the fridge and thicken, but it is 38 grams of cream of rice, 200 grams of egg whites, 12 grams of PB Fit, and some cinnamon and stevia. And I cook the cream of rice first, and then I add in the egg whites, and then I cook those, and then I mix in the cinnamon and stevia and 12 grams of PB2, and I let that sit in the fridge overnight. I got that idea from Carly. So good, tasty. It's like a little mush dessert, but I love it. And then I'm going to mix up a scoop of this Muscle Farm Assault and some Pump and Grow because I'm doing back today, and some biceps, and I'm gonna let it chill in the fridge while I'm eating this, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. So I'll check in with you guys for my post-workout meal. Good morning, YouTube. Hope you guys are having an awesome day so far. It is Tuesday, June 16th. I have been up since about 6 o'clock. It's about 10 a.m. now. I did my check-ins with Paul this morning. We are about 33 days out from the Washington State Open. So on Saturday, it'll be 4 weeks. So waiting to hear back from him. I will do a full prep update on that. Like I said, I'm trying to do one video a week at least because I do have some things going on. So my video uploads have been a little less than usual. I don't know if that'll be in this video or if I'm going to do a separate one, so stay tuned for that. But I thought I would do a full day of eating for you guys. I am still on my diet break, so the macros I'm trying to hit are 160 carb, 40 fat, and 130 protein today. That could change when I hear back from Paul. I did 30 minutes of fasted cardio this morning, had a conference call from work, and I'm going to get ready to make my first meal now. So I thought I would show you guys what I am having. This used to be a complete staple for me, but I haven't made it in so long because I've just been mixing my egg whites and oats in the morning. Sorry, my hands are disgusting. I put on Selfless Tanner. But I'm going to do my little egg white omelet. So I've got some egg whites. I'm going to do 230 grams of that, make it in a pan so it looks like just like a pancake. And then I'm going to top that with some oat fit. And I'm going to put this in a bowl, cook it, and then put it in the freezer. I'm going to put more than normal water in it because it really puffs it up, and then you put it in the freezer and it thickens it, so it really helps with the volume. I'm going to do some blueberries on top, some cinnamon, some stevia, and I've been really digging pumpkin pie spice seasoning. So I'm going to do a little bit of that, and then some nuts and more, and I'm going to do 33 grams of this, mix it with like 20 grams of cashew milk, and heat it up and mix it, and then put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, and that also helps with volume. So I'm going to make some coffee, and then I will show you guys when it's finished. Alright, I'm just about to sit down to eat, and I thought I would show you guys my morning supplements. In my last YouTube video, I showed you guys I take my probiotic, and 5 grams of glutamine, and then I've been taking this Core Hard right when I wake up. So I did that before I went and did my fasted cardio, but now I'm going to take 2 of my multivitamins, 1 vitamin D, 2 fish oil, and I already took these, but 2 digestive enzymes. I try to get those in before I eat. And then here is the final product. I still gotta put the peanut butter on top, or the nuts and more, but that looks delicious. Got my coffee, and that is meal 1. What's up, YouTube? Just checking in. I have been working and running some errands all afternoon, or morning, afternoon. It's now 3:08, not quite ready to eat my next meal because I am going to eat it for my pre-workout, and I'm going to go lift between probably like 4:30ish. So I'm going to eat here pretty soon, but I have been meal prepping. So I've got the next few days all prepped and ready. So I was going to show you guys what I've got going on here. So I've got everything ready for tomorrow and Thursday, and then Friday I will prep on the go because I am gonna be at home. We're keeping macros the same, so I have got some oats cooked up in here, some egg whites for breakfast, and I just cook them and mix them and put them in the refrigerator at work, and then I top it with some peanut butter, and I mix it with the cashew milk like I explained. And that is usually breakfast. I got 40 grams of oats, 200 grams of egg whites, and 30 grams of peanut butter. Then for lunch, I'm doing like a little taco salad. So I've got some cauliflower crumbles in here with some of that beefless Beyond Beef that I love in here. And then I've got some cucumbers, about 75 grams. And then in here, I have got some shredded lettuce and some spinach all mixed up. And then cilantro, you can see it, cilantro avocado dressing. And that is going to be tomorrow's lunch. And then I've got my pre-workout right here. It's 40 grams of cream of rice with 200 grams of egg whites with cinnamon, stevia, and 12 grams of PB2. So that has been my go-to lately. So good. And then for Thursday, because it is a non-lifting day, it's a little bit different. Same breakfast, but a little bit more peanut butter, 35 grams, because I needed a little bit more fat. For lunch, I have 150 grams of cucumbers that I can just snack on. I can have them at lunch or any time during the day. I've got some cauliflower crumbles and some chicken, shredded chicken in here. And then I've got, again, shredded lettuce and spinach. But then this time I've got Bolthouse blue cheese. And then for my snack during the day, I'm gonna have 2 white cheddar rice cakes that I got in here, a Laughing Cow cheese wedge, and then 60 grams of some oven roasted deli turkey. So that has got me set up all through Thursday. Tomorrow I'm lifting glutes with Rachel, so I have my dinner prepped in the fridge as well, so I can just, when I get home, I know I'll be hangry because my drive home from the gym is a little bit longer. And it's just gonna be spaghetti squash, some ground chicken and ground turkey, and some asparagus. So I am set and ready. And then I'm going down to Puyallup for the weekend because it's Father's Day. So I'm going to be prepping for the weekend as well. So I just wanted to check in and say hi and show you guys what I've been up to, and I will check in for my pre-workout meal. All right, I am back. It is like 3:45 and pre-workout meal is about to go down. I already pre-made it yesterday because I really like to let this sit in the fridge and thicken, but it is 38 grams of cream of rice, 200 grams of egg whites, 12 grams of PB Fit, and some cinnamon and stevia. And I cook the cream of rice first, and then I add in the egg whites, and then I cook those, and then I mix in the cinnamon and stevia and 12 grams of PB2, and I let that sit in the fridge overnight. I got that idea from Carly. So good, tasty. It's like a little mush dessert, but I love it. And then I'm going to mix up a scoop of this Muscle Farm Assault and some Pump and Grow because I'm doing back today, and some biceps, and I'm gonna let it chill in the fridge while I'm eating this, and then I'm gonna head to the gym. So I'll check in with you guys for my post-workout meal. What's up, YouTube? We are back from the gym. Great back and bicep workout. I did not film today because I just posted a back and bicep workout on my last YouTube video, so make sure you tune in and check that one out. But I'm just making my dinner. I am making a taco salad. I am so excited. I'm so hungry, and I am so ready for it. So I was gonna show you what I am cooking up here. So right now I am making the chips, and I've shown this before. I use these flat out breads, and I just cut it up and cut them up into like little like chip pieces, and I put it in the oven. I spray it with some olive oil spray. Whoops. And some pink Himalayan salt, and I let it cook for like 5 to 7 minutes, but make sure you watch them so they don't burn. And then I'm also cooking up in a pan right now 150 grams of some cauliflower rice, and I seasoned it with some green pepper Tabasco and some Mrs. Dash Fiesta Lime. And then I'm going to do the base, shredded lettuce, of course, my love. And then I'm gonna do chicken, some olives, the cauliflower rice, then I'm going to use some Taco Bell hot sauce, and then I'm going to do 30 grams of both this light sour cream and this Yucatan guacamole, and then I'm going to top it with the chips. And then since I don't have any cheese, I'm just going to top it with this nacho cheddar kernel seasoning. These are amazing. They have so many. If you do not have them, you should get them. Look for them by the popcorn. They are not in the seasoning aisle. So I'm gonna get this cooking up, and then I'm also going to sip on a Zevia with my dinner. So I'm gonna cook this up, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. See you guys soon. All right, it is now time to eat. Look at this volume salad. I mean, yeah, so excited. Got my Zevia poured in my little wine glass, of course. Then I've got apple cider vinegar, which I'm gonna take right now. Cheers. Down the hatch. I took 2 vitamin C right after my workout. I'll take 2 right before I go to bed. Helps with cortisol reduction. And Dom suggested that I take most of it before I go to bed versus in the morning, because I work out later at night, and then your body, when you're sleeping, that's when it's in the most relaxed state to help it relieve that stress. So I've been doing that. Also took 2 digestive enzymes a little bit earlier to help digest this dinner. And I'm gonna dig in, and I'll check in with you guys for my macro cap. Talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, checking in. It is about 9:30. I'm going to make my macro cap because I like to put it in the freezer and let it freeze a little bit more. And I'm super excited for this because I kept my carbs a little bit lower in the beginning of the day because I was waiting to hear back from Paul to see if we had any changes. So we didn't change anything, so my carbs are still at 160. So I get to fit a whole pint of Arctic Zero. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put 100 grams of cashew milk in the blender, and then I'm going to put this pint in the blender as well. I'm gonna put some, this is xanthan gum. I'm gonna put 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum and some ice cubes. Blend it up with a pack of stevia just because with the ice it loses a little bit of its sweetness. And then for toppings, I'm going to do a half a serving of this Jif whipped. Mix it with like 20 to 30 grams of cashew milk, kind of like I do in the morning. And then I put it on top of the Arctic Zero and I put it in the freezer, and it's kind of like a hard peanut butter topping on top of the Arctic Zero. And then I will put my toppings on, which I'm going to do a serving of these apple cinnamon puffs, a serving of these vanilla puffs. They are only 6 grams per 6 grams of carbs per serving, and then a caramel rice cake. So I will show you guys the final product, and I am so excited. Talk to you guys soon. Alright, so I'm about to have my macro cap, but I thought I would show you guys my nightly supplements. I did a quick little video in my last YouTube video, but I thought I would explain. So I'm taking 3 Sleep One by Nutri-One. This is a cortisol reducer and helps me reach REM sleep and stay in it faster. Taking 2 more vitamin C's like I explained before. My last Hard by Core Nutritionals of the day. And 1 more digestive enzyme to help me digest this macro cap. And then my little nightly cocktail, 6 grams of magnesium calm, 5 grams of glutamine, both for my gut health. I'm going to put those toppings on my Arctic Zero, and I'll show you guys the final. Alright, so here is with the peanut butter topping, and I mixed it with some chocolate Waldens. I'm going to take these, just kind of pour them on here. Oh, now I'm making a mess. Always making a mess. So many toppings. That is going to end my day. Now I'm going to go enjoy this and watch some YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.